Hey everyone. Well, there's going to be some people in school, so yeah, I don't expect people to pop on right away, but yeah, there we go. Hey there. Oh, 1 second. Ah, wow, that was a lot faster than I expected. Oh, that sounded like the hi mark thing. Oh, that's okay. I forgive spelling mistakes. Hey everyone, how's your day today? I apologize if you can't hear me that well. I'm kind of far away from the microphone. Hold on. No, not quite yet. That's just his body. But yeah, no, baby's here. I'm holding him right now. Um, there are some disclaimers though. Yes, I did have the baby. Um, disclaimers are I'm not going to be showing the baby right away here, not on live. Just for privacy's sake. I mean, he's only a few days old, so yeah, I hope you guys can understand that. And well, thank you everyone for the congrats. um, yeah, I only have this outline drawn right now, and he was about the size of a watermelon. Yeah. um, I'm not gonna say his name here. Robin and I are still debating how much we want to share when it comes to our children. So, uh, sounds good, Misty. Did it hurt? Well, I had an epidural, so technically, no. Actually, yeah, there were some painful parts in there. It essentially, well, I mean, I had contractions for what, 36 hours until I got to the hospital. So, by the way, yes, you guys are more than welcome to design what you think he'll look like. Um, I am totally okay with that. And who knows, maybe some of your styles may influence how he's designed. And he's totally farting on me right now. He's sleeping right now too. Um, yeah, I'm still gonna wait a few weeks before I officially make his design. Like I think I have an idea, but I'm waiting for him to kind of fill into his body more. Yep, he's farting. And yeah, anyways, back to the pain thing. Um the funny thing is that is true, Somber. Very true. What time? 12:55 in the morning on Thursday. He was just barely born on the 29th. Well, thank you. Thank you, Glitter Galaxy. Um, the pain, actually, yeah, the start of the contractions, which is, if you don't know, which is called early labor, actually don't hurt that bad. Like, that's okay. I have to keep him away from toddlers who are sick too. Um, but yeah, early labor actually didn't hurt that badly at the beginning. Like, for all you females out there who experience periods and menstruation, and if you get cramps, that's kind of what it felt like. And it only would last like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, something like that. A living creature. Oh, that's actually Robin's joke when, because we didn't know what he was. We didn't know if he was a boy or a girl. So when people would say like, "Oh, do you know what you're having?" Robin would say, "Well, I wanted a rabbit, but I guess a baby's fine." um, feel so old. Hey, if you think you feel old, how do you, and can you imagine how old I feel? Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. And thank you, Peanut Duck. Um, Yeah, let's so yeah, the beginning of the contractions didn't hurt that badly. It's like a little bit of a period cramp, not bad. No, I wouldn't actually, because the thing with contractions is that they slowly get worse. And yeah, I know, right? I was scared of that too. You better not be pooping. um, yeah, oh dear. Do I want to see this, Misty? Oh, and of course, well, I think he's cute. Of course, I'm a bit biased on that, um but yeah, contractions are getting worse. We actually had gone to the hospital like 3 times in total. The first 2 times we got sent home because I wasn't dilated enough. Um all right, thanks Misty. I'll contact you back on there. Anyways, he's doing well. He's sleeping. Dilation, man. Yeah. If maybe one day you guys will see him, but today unfortunately is not that day. Um yeah, so yeah, the first time I was only 1 centimeter dilated, so like, no, come back later. It's like, okay. And then they started getting worse and more regular. So we went back and I was only 3 centimeters dilated. It's like, are you kidding me? You have to be 4 centimeters dilated. Um he is a boy. He's our little man. And yeah. um Give him a nickname. Oh, I know Carrington. I will give him a nickname. I just haven't figured out what that nickname will be. Um, anyways, so but by the time we were getting home, I was experiencing. Oh, don't worry, Robin is like seriously the best dad ever. He kisses him, he snuggles him. It's like, whoo, it's so sweet, guys. He's really loving his role as a dad. Um, Oh, Robin's fine with changing diapers. It doesn't gross him out. He doesn't get grossed out. Yes, when he's a bit older, he's a good little dad. He's kind of a he's kind of 6 foot too. That's okay. You're thinking of Lewis, and yes, he is a good little dad. Um, oh man, yeah. Actually, I'm just getting to that tail sword. When we got sent home at 4 in the morning the second time. And they're like, "Just try to sleep," and it's like, "Okay." And I was having contractions while sleeping, but contractions took a turn. Have any of you heard of back labor? What day is it even? I don't know the date. It's April 2nd. Hey, you're welcome to do that, Ginger. I have a DeviantArt. Just link it to me and I would love to see it. Oh boy. So, back labor is essentially like it sounds weird for me to say like your back essentially goes into labor and you're like, well, duh. But it goes into labor in a way that it's not supposed to. You see, I think what happened is uh our little man here, it was in a position called posterior. So what that means is that he was in a head down position, so that's good. Doesn't he better not act like Stewie. Oh my goodness, I can't stand him. Oh, I wish I was I was a mom right now. Honestly, enjoy not being a mom at the same time. I'm not nothing against it at all. Seriously, nothing against it, but also enjoy not having kids cuz yeah, essentially your back's having a baby. Um but yeah, because once you have a baby, you like things just change. So that's why. Um so yeah, I'd try to go to sleep and I would dream and then I'd have a contraction, wake up, go back to sleep, dream, have a contraction, wake up. uh Nice. Sorry, I was just reading a comment there. So by the time I woke up, the back labor was getting pretty bad. So yeah, anyways, posterior means he was head down, but sleep is for babies. But he was facing the same way I'm facing. Like most babies, they are facing like towards your spine, so their butt like sticks out. Not him. His spine was against my spine. Um, he was born on a Thursday. All right, take care, glitter. Um, so with his back like rubbing against my back, doesn't get really loud. He has a decent amount, like he has a decent set of lungs, but he hasn't been cranky. He's been a very content baby so far. Anyways, yeah, and the back labor, honestly, like it did feel like someone was stabbing me in the back. Like, that's how bad it felt. Like, the contractions, like, I can handle period pain. Like, yeah, you can tell I'm uncomfortable, but I can generally go through the day and not show it. Oh, it's spring break. That's right. Oh, he probably will be like his father. I would not be surprised. um, anyways, yeah, the back labor got so bad, they were like, "We have to go to the hospital. I have to get like, nothing will work." They're like, "Take Tylenol." I was like, "That will not work." So, get to the hospital, finally, 4 centimeters dilated, we're admitted. Woo! Um, and of course, I'm like, "Give me that epidural right now." Like, those contractions, I was crying and screaming. That's how bad they hurt. It's okay, Carmen. I don't think he can get sick through computer. Um, sleep is for babies. Yeah. Anyways, so we finally get in. So I'm technically in active labor. So that's when people are like, "Oh, we were in labor for like 6 hours, or we were in labor for 14 hours." That's usually what they're counting. Because before then, if you would have counted total complete hours I was in labor, um, the total complete hours, I was definitely like at least 36 hours in labor, at least. But like I said, the early stages, like there was nothing. So yeah, so it was about 10 hours total of active labor, but I had an epidural, so thankfully I didn't feel most of that. All right, have a good night. Thank you. Thank you, gamer. Um And yeah, and oh my goodness, did I freak out my mom. You see, she does not have any grandchildren. He's her first. And so we obviously didn't want to tell her anything until we got to the hospital. And so when we finally get to the hospital, it's like, well, should I tell mom? And Robin's like, go for it. So I phoned my mom, and she's like, how are you? Because everyone expected I'd be late because I was a late baby. Like I was 2 weeks late, and Robin was 2 weeks late. Seriously, you better be farting. I feel little gurgles on my hand there. And then I was like, "Oh, well, I'm in the hospital." She's like, "What?" And my brother sent the funniest video of them because they live 2 hours away from us, and she was making cinnamon buns when I called. So, around me before? Uh, sorry, I wouldn't say like adults, but I've had creepy teenage boys around when I was a teenager. That's probably the closest I've been to. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Sometimes family history does play a part in how you, I guess, give birth, I should say, but it doesn't always. Like, I mean, my grandma was never sick with her pregnancies, but I had to be on medication the entire pregnancy so I wouldn't be sick. Tylenol. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eh, Oh, nice, Ginger. Um, yeah, so we sit there, and the epidural wasn't like a full blown epidural. Oh, hi there. Um, it was a low dosage, or a what's the other name? A walking epidural. So it still got rid of the pain, but I was still able to move my legs. Like I could still somewhat feel my legs, and I could feel pressure whenever I had a contraction. So, so I was still able to walk, like, carefully. I had to walk carefully, but I was able to walk. I was able to go to the bathroom. Like, I didn't need catheters, like anything like that. It was fine. However, the funny thing is that I couldn't feel my bladder. So I probably sat there for at least 4 hours with a full bladder, and I had no idea. How Oh, Perrin, the poor neglected pet. No, I'm just kidding. She's not neglected. She's she's good. She's good. She's adjusting. She's curious. She's a very curious snake. She immediately smelt him when we got brought him home, and she just stared at us like, "What is that thing? Why is it here?" Ugh. Already getting names from the fans. Hey, you never know. Maybe a fan could influence a nickname for him or for his OC. I mean, if it sounds good and Robin thinks it's funny and I like it and he likes it, who knows? It, yeah, I know it peas. I know it peas. Which I actually, if you keep listening, I have a little experience relating to that, but not pee. Anyways, um, anyway, yeah, so yeah, I was 6 centimeters dilated for quite a while after that. Robin actually had a really nice chair to sit in. Such a nice recliner. Like he could sleep in that thing easily. He just yeah, he was really comfy. And we actually had really awesome nurses come in and like check up on me, and oh, it was great. Um and then my parents finally came, and Sean, my brother, sent me the video of like essentially my mom like freaking out. She's like, "We gotta go," and like cleaning up supper like frantically and like raising her voice. She's like, "Anyone else want more sausage?" And my dad's just like, "You're talking really loud." I don't think parents jealous. I think she's just curious, but I like to think she's jealous, because she was our baby first. Stay in the hospital before you brought him home. He and I stayed in the hospital for about 2 days. Hold on a sec, guys. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, sorry, guys. Just had a bit of a cough there. Still feel a tickle in my throat. Why am I giving my infant baby a fursona? Just because I don't want to draw people and privacy sake. That's really it. Is privacy. I don't want to show my son on like DeviantArt. Maybe he'll show up on YouTube one day, but it's essentially a privacy thing. And what is he going to look like? Well, since he's a boy, he's going to take after like the genetics that real cats have. So that means he's going to get either an orange and white gene or a black and white gene. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be orange and white, and that only comes from the mother. Um, if he became a YouTuber, fine by me, but he has to be a little bit older to be a YouTuber. Just saying. Yeah, baby got a bit spooked there. Uh, are you going to upload an animatic of the birth? I've been wondering about that, to be honest, Violet, and I've been if anything. Oh, did I scare you? If anything, he's having a dream. Black and white. Why? No, why is that? There. I'm not telling the name yet for privacy purposes. Um, eventually, we might show it, like we might tell his real name, but for now, I'm keeping that private. Um, oh, what was I talking about? Sorry, I may not be pregnant, but it still feels like I have pregnancy brain every now and then. Um, yeah. So yeah, okay. Oh goodness, baby YouTuber, goodness, yeah. Oh yeah, PMV. The most I may do for him is a PMV, but I'm struggling with ideas for the PMV right now. If anything, I might just do like a series of like drawing clips or something like that. But yeah, I haven't figured out the baby's persona's name yet. I think I'll get Robin to get involved with that since, like, I mean, even though like this is our child, the character, the cat persona is still technically my character. So even though I have final say with what the cat character's name is gonna be, um, I want Robin to be at least involved. Like, hey, how do you like this? Essentially. Sorry, guys. Again, tickle in my throat. I got water here, so hold on. If you were here in person, I would give you a hug, but I can't. So here's my verbal acknowledgement that I would give you a hug. Ugh, placenta pills. And I don't understand. Oh, I got a text. I do not understand why people do it, but it's not for me. It kind of grosses me out. Sorry, I got a breast pump from a friend. She's just asking how it worked. Anyways, okay. And hey, I don't mind. Um PJ, we'll see. We'll see. The placenta. Yeah, I got to see my placenta. It was kind of fascinating and gross at the same time. Anyways, okay. Back to birth story. Birth story. Okay. She just said, "Yay for not being sore anymore." Oh, you didn't bother me at all. That's why I'm live streaming. So if you guys have questions, you can ask, and then yeah, then a baby. So yeah, I think I sat at 6 centimeters dilated for 8 hours. Everyone's leaving just because some people have to go to bed. And thank you. Oh, did you guys hear that little whimper? So yes, please don't be Stewie. Uh, so yeah, so after a while of not progressing, the nurses and the doctor is like, let's see what happens if we break your water. And they're like, oh, okay. Seriously looks like a crochet hook, a giant crochet hook. And they popped it, and it was a weird feeling because it felt like I was peeing myself. Like the water is warm. Like you probably think like, yeah, so is pee. It's like, no, like strangely warm. um, Nye. Oh, of course you're holding a baby too, Carrington. I know who you're holding. Yes, Turner Pike, I had a baby. Um, I gotta just catch up on the messages here. Who knows? He could be so full potential, but maybe he won't be an artist. I would love it if he became an artist, but he doesn't have to. Whoop. That is okay, Kara. You enjoy. But the breaking of the water didn't progress things. I was still at 6 centimeters. So they were like, "Hey, let's give you some oxytocin." And in case you don't know what that is, it's a hormone it's called the love hormone, I guess. People usually get more oxytocin when they are near loved ones, when they get hugs from loved ones and stuff like that. So they had this oxytocin in like an artificial like hormone thing that they just hooked up to my IV. And well, Marshmallows, I think he's cute, but I think I'm very confident in saying that I'm very biased. So, unless I'm able to show you guys him one day, you're just gonna have to, I guess, take my word and just not be like, "Oh, she's just biased because this is her baby." um. Oh, I'll get to that right away, Violet. Will you ever be able to express how painful the pain of labor was? Technically, no, because I had an epidural. um. Anyways, so eventually, and then my parents came, they visited, and they're like, and then around, I think it was around 12:30 in the morning, suddenly I was like, okay, I feel strange. And they're like, oh, what do you mean? It's like, I feel like I have to pee and take a really big poop. Did I startle you again? Sorry. Well, Carrington thinks he's cute because she's actually seen him because we know each other in real life. Um, and so it's like, "Can you help me up? I'm gonna try to pee." And they're like, "Oh, okay." So I get up and I try to pee, can't pee. And I get back and it's like, "I feel like I have to push." Like, "You shouldn't feel like you need to push." It's like, "Yeah, I feel like I need to push." And the doctor wasn't there, but the nurse was like, "Okay." So she goes and checks. She's like, "Oh yeah, you're fully dilated." And I was like, and I've been told that oh, I've already farted. Not here. I farted a few days ago. You know, I haven't farted since. No, I'm just kidding. Um, there's this thing I've heard when you are ready to push, women go into like a panic. And if Robin's at work right now, but if Robin were here, he would testify that I panicked hard. Very hard, very hard. Um, like, is I guess it's because they told me not to push, and it's like, but I need to push. Like I said, I had an epidural, but it was low dosage enough that I could feel pressure, and the pressure was intense, so intense. Um, and it was honestly a struggle not to push. And Robin immediately comes to the side of the bed. He's just like, "Okay, you need to focus on breathing to help you relax." And I'm just like literally, I'm just like, like I was crying, like because it's like I wanted to push and I was told not to push, and it's like ah. And Robin's just like, "You can do this. You can do this. You can do this." Like, and he's like, "Follow me," and he's like coaching me with because he's an athlete, so he knows how to use breathing techniques. So he's like, "Okay, follow me, follow me." So he's there. He like coaching me to breathe for definitely quite a while until the doctor was able to come, and then finally, I was allowed to push. And because of the epidural, I didn't feel much. I definitely felt the pressure, and oh, and of course, I only had the nurses and the doctors to go with because they're like, okay, okay, you're getting there. Robin could see everything. He did not faint, not at all. He didn't get woozy. He stayed by my side and he watched his son come out. So, Father of the Year award goes to him. Um, I don't remember how long it took for pushing, but it was very short. But I do remember when I think they did say when his head came out, "Push it real good." Yep. Father of the decade. Um, they how do I describe it? It's like the final pushes, like I could feel his body in my um how PG do I have to be? You guys probably know what I'm talking about, hey? No, thank you. Kohi Koniko. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's so bad. Uh, anyway, so yeah, it felt I could like feel his body. Um, since I had the epidural, I technically didn't scream, but I was encouraged to shout, like make a noise, like grunt. I guess that just helps like with the final pushing. And I had a mixture of feelings in the first trimester. I actually felt really good in the first half, and the second half I was terrible. So, like, I got super sick and I lost a ton of weight. What was that? What was that, you silly kid? Um, so yeah, apparently, like Robin said, I was pushing so hard my face was turning purple. Like I remember only feeling in the last push, like I was pushing hard because I'm like, need this baby out, need this baby out. And um and I remember like my lips felt tingly. I know, May. I know. It's what happens when you're in a marriage relationship. It happens. Oh, anyways. Oh, don't worry about the dad jokes. Robin's been saying dad jokes since we met, and we were 18. But yeah, get this baby out of me. My face was purple. My lips were tingling until finally they're like, all of a sudden they're like, good job, good job, good job. And then, oh, I know it seems weird, Maeve. Oh yeah, if I wasn't breathing properly, I probably could have passed out. That is okay, Misty. Dad jokes are essentially bad puns. um Biology student in the making. Very interesting. Okay. I'm gonna answer her question because bound to be beautiful. Cause okay. Throughout the entire first trimester of pregnancy, how bad was the morning sickness? Um, 10 being the worst thing ever, I would say a 7. When my morning sickness kicked in, it was around week 9, and I couldn't hold anything down until I had pills. So until I had pills, it was pretty bad, but once I had my pills, I was fine. Okay, anyways, and of course, I couldn't see him obviously because my belly is huge, so I couldn't see past my belly. But then all of a sudden they're like, "You want to hold him?" And I was like, "He's out." And I reached down. There he is. There he is. He's there. And oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure I was crying. I'll be honest, guys. I was probably crying. I don't remember, but I'm sure I was crying when I finally like started holding him. And yes, he was gunky. This is how it is. He was very gunky. Oh, no, Robin didn't pass out at all. He stayed there the entire time. And since we didn't know that I held him, and I think Robin had to angle him, but he was like, "It's a boy." I was like, "What?" Well, vomiting, yeah, it's not fun. Oh yeah. I don't curse, so I didn't say anything. Um, anyways, it was a very emotional time. Even Robin teared up. um, Technically, Robin gave me his fist because we had discussed this before. He's a delivery driver for a window and door distributing company. Um, Actually, yeah, I would have another child. This pregnancy, like other than the pregnancy being rough, the birthing actually went so smoothly that I'd be like, yeah, I would do this again. No, your boyfriend was right, Misty. So yeah. Well, currently I'm on maternity leave, but I am a school bus driver. But yeah, I would totally have another child. I would totally have another one. Right, not right now, obviously, not right now. But I would have another one. Maybe in like a year or two, give or take. We'll see. Yeah. So since birth went well, we didn't stay at the hospital too long. That's do you know go go no, I do not know who that person is. Sorry, Alexis. I can't say that. No more face cam for the baby's privacy. It depends, Hell Diva. It depends, if child firstly is in the same room as me, and it also depends on how long Robin and I feel comfortable enough, like with him actually showing his face. And we're also debating about like no live for sure reveal of him, but we're still debating about like if we want to actually just make videos in general since they're not live. Um, no, I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian, which is why I have mat leave. It's a lot easier for me to get a year-long mat leave because I'm Canadian. Um, yeah, other than that, is there any other questions you guys wanna know? Oh, if you see us Canadians drive, we're not always so friendly. Uh, anyways, do you guys have any questions? How am I feeling? I'm actually feeling pretty good, despite birthing something the size of a watermelon out of a hole the size of an orange. Oh, thank you. Good old Ireland. Do you ever admit your fans? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Like, do you mean like take like action if they're being dumb or anything like that? Or I shouldn't say being dumb. There's some people who try trolling, and I have taken actions with that. Because Robin's for sure an admin. He just can't admin right now because he's at work. But yeah. Oh, that old video. Is he pudgy? Actually, he's not that fat for a baby. I'm pretty sure he will get pudgy, but right now he's actually a good size. Like he only weighs like well, okay, every baby loses a tiny bit of weight after they're born. So he only weighed like 8 pounds. Almost exactly 8 pounds. So yeah, he's not really that fat, but he definitely has cute little cheeks. I'll definitely tell you that. Um aw. Finland. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've had anyone from Finland before. So very nice, very nice. Video. I honestly don't know what my favorite video is. I I think it's just some of the dumber ones are my favorite just because that was when I would have fun. Fun with animations. So like I don't know, like the pretty fly for a white guy video, that was just some dumb fun. The Breaking Ball video, that was fun. You know, kind of like those ones. All right, good night. I wanted 3 years apart, but Robin wants two, so we're making compromises. Oh, I do treat him right. Yeah, Robin is my only admin just because I trust him, obviously. Yeah, it happened. It happened, Sheba. I almost said husky for some reason. Sheba Kylie. Sheba Skyly. Ah. Well, thank you. Thank you, moved. You don't have to have a child, but growing up is a bit scary. Oh, um, okay, Violet, you're not gonna like this, probably, because we only spent $20 because our healthcare is free. The only thing we paid for was for a private room while I was in recovery, and Robin's insurance covered most of that. So, yeah, we other than, like, Robin buying food for himself at the hospital, we only spent $20 in total. So, yeah. Well, not necessarily move, you have to be a Canadian citizen first. So you can get dual citizenship and then come to Canada to give birth. Up in the sky. Oh, superhero mom. Alright. Roblox scheduled. Take care. Come from Washington State. Oh, nice. He's doing really well, Ashley. He's just sleeping right now. He had some food not too long ago, so yeah, he's just taking care. He's taking care. Morning routines normally when you had morning sickness. Oh boy. They were normal. I think I got my morning sickness treated right away, so there'd be the few days that I would just be like laying in bed and stuff like that. But other than that, they were normal. Um well, okay, sorry, I have to go through the comments. Quick. Wish you were Canadian. All right, yeah, you can ask one more question, Alexa or Alexis. Sorry, I don't know why. Uh, thank you, peculiar. Peculiar crow. The birth did not hurt just because it had an epidural. Um. Oh, I was treated with diclectin. That was the medication that I used to help with my morning sickness. Uh, the birth didn't hurt just because the epidural. The contractions hurt more than the birth just because of that, and even healing was a lot better than I expected too. Like, I'll be honest, guys, this is slightly gross, but I have a second-degree tear in my nether regions right now, and I have a couple stitches in random areas too, but I honestly don't feel, like, any pain. And they gave me, like, naproxen and Tylenol and even stool softeners, but I'm honestly, like, the only pain I feel is, like, a stitch that's slightly longer, so it pokes me, and that's it. So, that's why I say I'd have another kid again, because I honestly expected I would have more complications. Birth is scary. Yes, birth is scary. I'll admit I was scared, and then you just come to a point when you are pregnant, you're like, "Well, it's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about it." Oh, baby's gonna probably wake up in the middle of the night for sure a couple years. That's my guess. Oh, honestly, I wouldn't care if it was another boy or a girl, to be honest. Like, I think the only nice thing would be like, you have a boy and then a girl, because that's like the $1 million family. But honestly, it doesn't matter. I would be okay. Oh, hi. I would be okay with like having at least one girl, but I'm also okay with like having a household of boys. So yeah. It's yeah, birth is an interesting one because some people have great experiences and then some people have terrible experiences. And no birth story is the same. So like even like probably look at the Duggars. I'm sure the mom has not had the exact same birth like twice with her kids. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Yeah. Oh, that's totally fine, Murdoch. That you don't have to have a child or be with a guy. That's the awesome parts of being able to do whatever you want, hey? The Duggars. Um, it's only been a few days, so I do not know if I have postpartum depression. As far as I know, I'm doing okay, but my husband Robin is looking. He's looking out in case suddenly my mood goes down. So yeah, it's too early to tell. To the snake when it's older, probably won't react to much. That's all he's gonna grow up with is snakes. So he's just gonna be like, what? No one else has snakes? Essentially. It's like if you grew up with a dog and then you find out one of your friends doesn't have a dog, you're like, wait, people don't have dogs? You know? Oh, that's okay, Ashley. You can, yeah, if you were like with him long enough, sometimes you say husband, but I get you. I get you. I didn't yell for my mom. I think, well, then again, um, I'm pretty. independent when it comes to my parents. I mean, I am 25 after all, but yeah. Take care, Violet. Or unless you're saying goodbye. Oh, yeah. All right, take care, Violet. Yeah, oh yeah, C-section. Honestly, I thought I would have to come to that. My mom couldn't give birth to any of us C-sectioned. So she had to get yeah, she had to have C-section for all of us. So I honestly thought I was going to have a C-section. Yeah, close were you to the bathroom during your first semester? Did you use a bucket? Oh, there were times I used a bucket, but um until the pills kicked in, I would run to the toilet to throw up. Oh boy. The worst was 10 times a day. That was the worst. And that would even be with me drinking water. Aw, I can imagine that. Yeah, that's a lot of puking. But yeah, like I said, once the diclectin kicked in, I was fine. Like I could take minimum dose and I was fine. But if I didn't take it, I would throw up later that morning. Oh, hello. You still gonna stay sleeping? Okay, you're gonna stay sleeping. Ooh, guinea pig. Very nice. Ooh, collapsed lungs. Oh, that would be scary. Uh, labor didn't hurt just because I had a epidural. So I can't tell you how much it hurts. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be a culture shock for sure going from Trinidad to Canada and then with the stray cats and dogs. Your mom can't carry boys? I've never heard of that before. If I was unable to carry like girls, I guess. I mean, that would be sad, but that's not the end of the world. Like, I don't know, you just come to accept it and yeah. But I've never heard of that you're unable to have boys. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Adoption is awesome. Robin's cousins actually just adopted from North Carolina not too long ago. They flew all the way from Alberta, Canada to North Carolina to adopt a little boy, and he's cute. He's pretty cute. But yes, adoption is awesome. Oh, you have a phobia. Oh, I used to have a teacher with a puking phobia too. I know. Mhm. Oh dear. Are you one of those crazy aunties? Oh, my sister's an auntie for the first time too, so she's just like, yeah. She's she's not going to be crazy, but she's definitely going to be interesting. I know you guys want to see his design, but even I don't know what he looks like yet. And I'm just honestly, I'm just waiting for our little guy to grow up a little, like even just a couple weeks, and I'm sure his design's going to change as he grows up. That's probably a given. Oh, excuse me. All right, take care, Heldiva. Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's not weird, May. Robin has siblings in their 40s too, but Robin's also 26. So, yeah. So, what's poppin'? My baby popped not too long ago. That's what, Mr. Needle Mouse. No, you have a teeny tiny human. I do. Yes, that's right. Kids they definitely have a lot of responsibility. And yes, Samus. Yep, he was born a few days ago. Excuse me. That is so weird, Stone Planet. And well, that's sad to hear, but that's so weird. I've heard of I know someone who has brothers that were all special needs because of a genetic something with the parents. I think all of her brothers have for sure some form of autism, and one I'm not sure. He might have I don't want to say cerebral palsy because I don't think that's right. But yeah, all of her brothers have special needs. I mean, she's also in her 60s too, but all of her brothers have special needs. Um, we'll see, Sora. Like I said, if I see something that I really like, I may incorporate it into the style, like into his final. Well, I shouldn't say final design, but in his design. But yeah, we will see what happens. Does he have any birthmarks? I haven't noticed any birthmarks. They usually say that that's that. Oh, if you're Caucasian, you have like a little red mark on your neck, and I just haven't noticed that. You might have it, and just haven't seen it. Um, I won't be sharing his name, not quite yet, and I haven't figured out a nickname for him yet. He's just going to be my little man for now, or my son, just those kind of names for now, or just he. Yeah. Right now, he's actually really good because he's just been born a few days ago. So all he does is eat, sleep, poop. That's about it. But yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh wow. Tiny humans will destroy parents' sanity eventually. Do you know the USSR? You mean United? Oh, it was like used to be Russia's name. United Soviet State of Russia, I think is that its acronym? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I just United States of Soviet Union. Okay, that's its. Okay, yes, I knew it was essentially Russia. That's about it. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, it's a big stretch. Oh, um. Oh my goodness. You better not be pooping. That was a little squeak. Did you hear that squeak? One day, just be patient, Stone Planet. And yeah, you're 14. I didn't have my first boyfriend till I was 18. You're good. And by first boyfriend, essentially Robin. Uh, yeah, Calicos normally can't. Lewis is just the exception because I'll be honest, when I originally designed Lewis, I forgot that calicos couldn't most calicos couldn't reproduce, so I had to look into it's like, is there any way it can work? And thankfully I have found out rare ways that calicos can give, be fathers, but because of that, Lewis is going to be my only male calico. Like not even my children are going to be calicos. Like nothing. Like he's the only one. And so, yeah, that was the original reason why he just seemed like Robin just fit a calico at the beginning. So yeah. Well, hey there. But yeah, no, this calico is special. Excuse me. That's okay. He sounds cute, and I think he looks cute. He's just special. Oh, you remember that. You remembered. Oh, go for it. Go for it, Samus. And then if you have DeviantArt, show me like on DeviantArt. I would love to see them. Are you tired? I'm a little tired. But actually, our little man's been sleeping pretty nicely, and of course, I now my version of sleep is he only woke up this many times in the night. um, I think he only woke up. Oh, how many times? Like 5 times in the night, and one was a poopy diaper, and one was a feed. So he actually did pretty well. Yeah, he only woke up a few times. So I'm sane today. I may not be in that sane next time, but we shall see. Oh, thank you, Waterfall. This is also my first time alone with our son. So, oh, you were. Bless you, Courtney. Bless you. Oh, the baby is male. Um, yeah, yeah. Are you dreaming? Are you dreaming? He's totally lifting up his eyebrows right now. Totally. And he's like, his eyes were like twitching. So cute. Oh, you for sure can make fan art. Yeah, just let me know when it's done. I love seeing it. Babies are so much work. Yes, they are. Um, you better have kids. Oh no. I didn't realize ADHD affected babies that early. Oh yeah, actually Stone Planet, we found out. Okay. We found out our conception date, which I'm not going to tell you guys because you guys are going to be like, ew, that's when you guys had, that's when you did the do. Um, but we found out the day before our conception date. Robin and I actually had a serious talk about having children, and we had agreed that we were going to try in the beginning of 2018. That was our plan. But apparently, fate had other options or had other ideas. Like, nope, you're getting pregnant the next day. um, Samus, yeah, it depends on what they're counting for labor. Because if you consider how long I was in labor completely, like from beginning, like first contraction till he was born, yeah, it was about like 40-ish hours. But a lot of people count the active hour part. So I was in active labor for 10 hours. So that's when I was like in the hospital, like essentially ready to give birth. Um, but yeah, some women are not so lucky, and even in active labor, it could be 40 hours. But thankfully, mine was only 10 hours. Thank you, Otter Castle. Yeah, he probably will be. Has he opened his eyes yet? Well, not during this, but he's definitely opened his eyes. Right now, they're blue, and they'll probably stay blue, but they'll just change to a different shade of blue. And yes, Sandy, I do. He's only a few days old. Excuse me. Well, even if you are like even lesbians can still have children, but I mean, even if you don't have a child, you know, you have freedom to do whatever you want. I actually had a talk with one of my old coworkers who was like the best coworker ever, and it was interesting, like just talking to her about like like, okay, so if you and your girlfriend, like she's expressed she's wanted kids. It's like, so how would that work exactly with you and your girlfriend? Would you like have to like use your like work with your brothers or something? She's like, yeah, that'd probably have to be the best thing. It's like, huh, interesting. Anyways, woo, I was born by C-section too. Hey, you, did you have a dream? He still has his eyes closed. Oh, you got time, Samus. Take your time. Take your time. Uh, don't seriously, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Like I said, you have time. I'm like almost twice your age. You listen to my wisdom. You'll be fine. Uh-oh. Am I starting to smell something? Give me one moment, guys. Ugh. Yeah, I think he soiled himself. Yeah, I guess we should deal with that. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. So yeah, I guess one of those farts was a poop. Oh, he can't produce kids, really? Huh. And then that works out for you. Yep. Uh-oh, baby did a poo. Yeah, he squeaked. What kind of problems did he have? Like, was he born with like complications or what exactly happened there? Ice Dog McMuffin. That's quite the name, I'll admit. Well, you're thankful you're not fussing, so I'm hoping that's just pee I'm smelling. Because it's not like I'm just getting whiffs. So if he pooped, it'd probably be stronger. So yeah, he probably just peed, but I gotta change that pretty quick. Oh right, the collapsed lung, and I didn't know about the pneumonia, but oh, it does happen sometimes, Murdoch. And sometimes you have healthy children, sometimes you have sick kids. I mean, I've only had one, and he's healthy so far, so I can't say personally. But I know people who have had both healthy and sick kids. So you'll be good. Kittens and puppies. Yep. Yes, he does have a name. I'm just not revealing it here quite yet for privacy reasons. He is only a few days old, so that's also why my camera is off, just for privacy reasons. But yeah. But yes, this is a picture that is in process of being made. I just haven't quite decided on what I want our son to look like. Oh, she smoked when she was pregnant with your brother. Yeah, that does play a part, that's for sure. Yes, the queen. I just gave birth to my son just a few days ago. Because YouTube's dumb and still hasn't given me the community tab, even though I'm at essentially 15,000 subscribers. So yeah, they're being dumb. And like, no, I wanted to let my watchers or my subscribers know about the baby, but no. So yeah, no, we didn't know what. Oh hey, we didn't know what he was, so we didn't do a gender reveal. We just, we're like, oh, we'll see what he is when he's born. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, I've seen those videos. Those are like YouTube like originals. No, I'm home. We were only in the hospital for like 2 days max. We're home. Robin's at work. I'm home alone with little man here, and yeah, and he's doing really well. All right. Well, since he does have a wet diaper, I am going to say any more questions before I have to head off and clean him up, or if not, I'm going to end it pretty soon here. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. I did sleep well. I swear I did. It's just back when I was pregnant, I used to nap around this time. So yeah. Aw. Well, thank you, Samus. Robin was a trooper. Like, I swear, he was amazing. Like, he didn't get grossed out at all. Like, and he saw baby coming out. And he was with me the entire time. like, and coaching me to breathe when I was starting to panic. And yeah, he was amazing. He might be a tuxedo. You never know. Oh my goodness. Ah! Well, thank you. He might be tuxed. He might not be. I was hoping if he had red hair, because then I definitely would do a tuxedo, like an orange tuxedo. But as far as I know, he has blonde, so he might be more on. It's weird for me to say on the white side because that makes me sound racist. It's like, no, I'm talking about cat colorings. I swear. Um, well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the kind remarks, and yeah, and thank you for joining me on, I guess, the little Q&A, which is me essentially telling a story, but allowing people to ask questions. Um, yeah, so I will go. I will go change his diaper, and yeah, I can't say the next time I'll be on, but when it happens, it'll happen. So yeah, take care, everyone. I don't know if you heard that, but apparently he says bye too. All right, take care.